Hi, I'm Dan, and in this video we are going to look at the technical exercises section of the Rockschool Grade 1 drum kit exam. So, what will the examiner be looking for? One of the things they will actually look for is the speed of your response. You are allowed the book in front of you. It does tell you this at the top of their page, okay? But if they say to you, right, can you play me group A? And you go, group A, it's not going to go down too well with the examiner, okay? Next thing they'll be looking for, even stick volumes and heights, okay? If one drumstick is coming up here and the other one is down here, one's dead loud, one's dead quiet, that's not going to do you very well in the exam either. And the next thing is playing in time with the click. If you start off too fast, too slow, or you start speeding up or slowing down, you will more than likely lose marks, okay? So, practice, this is a very important section. There are marks to be had in this section, okay? It might make a difference between you getting a merit and a distinction, or a pass and a merit, okay? Or a fail and a pass, but hopefully we're not going to be in that territory. So, group A uses eighth notes, okay, on the snare drum. We count eighth notes like this. Coffee, or 1 and 2 and. We use single strokes, going into double strokes, which means one hand at a time, and then 2 hits per hand, or 2 strokes per hand, okay? And it's played at a relatively easy tempo to play at, 70 beats per minute. Group A sounds like this. Just before we start Group A, my top tip for this section, when you hear the examiner start the click, before you just start playing, let the click go round in your head, count in your head, 1 and 2 and, or coffee, before you start playing the drum. So this is Group A, played at 70 beats per minute. So in my head, before I started playing, I went 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then started playing the drums. Okay, Group B, our hands are going to move twice as fast because we are now playing 16th notes. Okay, we count these caterpillar or 1 E-ander. So 1 E-ander, 2 E-ander, or caterpillar. Okay, so the 1, or the number, or the cat sound of caterpillar needs to fall on every one of those clicks. This is Group B, played at 70 beats per minute. Again, we use 1 bar's worth of single strokes, then 1 bar's worth of double strokes. This is what Group B sounds like. So in my head I'm going caterpillar. This brings us on to section C. Now section C uses a rudiment, okay, which is just basically a pattern of notes called a paradiddle, okay, a paradiddle. Paradiddles, our hands go right, left, left, left. If you're left-handed, you start with your left hand. Left, right, left, right. Get a bit mixed up there, okay? Same for the other exercises I should have mentioned. Reverse the sticking. So if you're left-handed, start with your left. Paradiddles in Group C use the same 16th notes as Group B, so our hands are going to go at the same speed. Okay, there are no accents, which means louder notes in this, so every stroke or every hit needs to be the same volume. This is what Group C sounds like. So again, caterpillar. Also, you may be wondering why I'm playing these bars twice, or these groups twice. It's because there's a repeat mark at the end. So when you get to the end, we're supposed to go back to the start repeat mark, which is basically the beginning, and play it again. So each one of these groups we do 2 times in a row. Okay, so this brings us to Group D. Now, Group D is played to a backing track. You have to play 3 bars of the rhythm that is on the page. Hopefully, by the time you get your exam, you'll have practiced this, and the examiner will ask you to play one of the 4 fills listed. I'm going to play the fills on their own first, and then I'll show you what they sound like with the backing track. So this is fill A. Single strokes using 8th notes and then 16th notes, or coffees then caterpillars. Okay, this is fill A. Fill B is the same fill but using double strokes. Sounds like this. 3, 4. Fill C is the opposite way around. We start with 16th notes or caterpillars, and then we go to 8th notes, coffees. Okay? We start snare, high tom, medium tom, floor tom. This is what fill C sounds like. 2, 3, 4. The last fill, fill D, uses the same rhythm as fill C. However, we've got different drums at the end, and we're using double strokes. This is what it sounds like. 2, 3, 4. Okay, hopefully that has helped. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to repeat this track, the backing track, 4 times. I will play the rhythm, then I will play the fill. Remember, do not go too fast. It is a slow tempo. 80 beats per minute feels slow when you're playing it. We've got an open hi-hat on 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and. Okay, so on 1 and we've got an open hi-hat, and I'm going to demonstrate all of the fills. So each time you hear the track start again, I'll go to the next fill. This is what it sounds like.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is fill B.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
C.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And finally, fill
2,
D.
1, 2, 3, 4.
By the time you get your exam, you should be well practiced and well prepared, especially with this section. And remember, it might make the difference between a pass and a fail, or a pass and a merit, or a merit and a distinction. We can pick up extra marks from this section. It's not too bad, and at the end of the day, it's going to really help your technique. It's going to really help your accuracy and speed across the drum kit. Good luck, see you in the next video.